Hello guys and welcome back to Aquatic Life and Theme Parks. A few weeks ago, Chessington World of Adventures announced their full lineup for Halloween 2026. In this video I'm going to be covering when the event is on and what to expect if you are going to the event. So let's begin. Chessington's Halloween event officially starts on the 3rd of October and then runs through to the 4th of October. It will then stop for a few days before commencing again on the 10th to the 11th of October. It will then yet again stop a few days before then commencing fully on the 17th of October and running all the way through to the 1st of November 2026. So if you are planning to visit the event in October, make sure you check the dates when booking before you book a date that isn't on the towards the beginning of October when it isn't got any Halloween things going on. There will be no Halloween event on the 5th or the 6th, or whenever you book. Just check the dates before you make that booking, of course. Starting off with the main scare zone, Stonewatcher's Vampire's Lair. Now this was introduced last year to the event and replaced the old scare maze or scare zone Vile Villagers. Now this is going to be located, or should be located, next to Mandrill Mayhem's first launch. It's going to be that pathway down that pathway where you would go to get to the back of Vampire, to the Vampire queue line. Now last year this would look like an incredible maze. Looking at, of course, online footage online on social media, it looked like a good maze, and the storyline follows that guests will enter into this sort of village, abandoned village. They'll meet these characters along the way. You'll then get to the Vampire's Lair, which is guarded by gargoyles, and if you cross the wrong line and you wake up the gargoyles, of course, they will scare you. You then enter the Vampire's Lair, and then of course something happens inside that little building. Now, as I said, it is a completely free scare zone to enter, so it is included with your ticket admission for the event, which is really good to see. So yeah, that is the first scare zone. Returning for its 4th year to the event, Enchanted Hollow Trick or Treat Town will be returning. Now this is an upcharge attraction, it is a family attraction, and the prices have not been revealed yet for how much this upcharge attraction is going to cost. But the story is that you would go around to this underground sort of village where all these critters live. Families and kids would go and knock on these doors and interact with these characters, either getting a reward or, of course, a trick. Now, obviously, this has returned for its 4th year. Hopefully, there are some changes, obviously, inside the actual, maze. I haven't done it yet. I have never done it, but seeing videos online, it just looks like, Trick or Treat Town up at Alton Towers, but just with animal characters. So hopefully there are quite a few changes for this year. Maybe hopefully next year Enchanted Hollow will be, out of the event lineup, and maybe something new will be brought back in. But of course they've brought it back because it is a success, and it just shows that they're bringing it back for its 4th year because it was a success last year. As I said, I'm just really hoping there are some changes in the maze this year. So now let's talk about entertainment at the event. Now, last year, Chessington brought in 3 pieces of entertainment for their event, all through Merlin's entertainment partner, RWS Global. Now, of course, returning for this year, Barnyard Boogie, a small little stage show, pretty much brought to you by 2 scarecrows, and they put on a Barnyard Boogie, and it's for families to sort of just dance and, sing about with some favourite Halloween songs. Now, the stage should be located in the same location as last year. None of that has been confirmed, but it would make sense to be located in the same spot as last year, which is at the front of the park, on that little sort of black sort of pit of grass just across from the Sea Life Centre. If you go to my Chessington World of Adventures vlog in August, the intro is where I'm standing in the intro is where the stage was located last year. So if you go back and watch the intro, it will sort of make sense. But it's going to be located there. Seeing things on social media yet again last year, it looked like a good little show. It was just a small little family show, so nothing too special. But on to the second piece of entertainment. Second piece of entertainment returning for this year is Rising Flame Shadow of the Tomb. Now the storyline follows that a recently raided tomb disrupted these spirits, and these spirits call upon this ancient leader through roaring fires, sandy storms, and other special effects. Now, this is a dance show that happened in Adventure Point last year, and it will probably happen in Adventure Point again. But this is a dance show, and looking at on social media, this show looked absolutely incredible. It sort of was to replace the Barnyard show in Wild Asia. So it sort of replaced that. But if I do go to the event this year at Chessington, I'd love to watch this show because it looks absolutely incredible. The special effects, the fire effects, you know, the dancing, and just the overall story just sounds absolutely incredible. A brand new piece of entertainment has been brought in for this year, for 2026, called Dr. Frankenfine's Haunted House Party. Now, this should be located on the main stage, and it will be replacing Spelltacular that was on last year. Now, it's good to see Chessington changing up the entertainment on the main stage. So Spelltacular won't be returning, it will be Dr. Frankenfine's Haunted House Party. The story follows Dr. Frankenfine's as he throws the most electrifying haunted house party of all time. Join the daring Doctor and his funky monster companions for a frightfully fun show. Now, this sounds like an amazing family show, and I'm looking forward to seeing this. If I do go to the event, I'm looking forward to seeing this and seeing what it's about this year at Chessington Halloween 2026. There we go, the full lineup and everything you need to know for Chessington's Halloween event 2026. Now, it's good to see that Chessington are changing things up. They've brought back things that are returning. They've also changed a few things for the event, and I really do think that is good, and that's what's good about Chessington's Halloween event. They always keep things fresh. They're always bringing new things in for the event and trying out new things. So, you know, as you can see, Spelltacular might not have been a success last year, so they've brought in a brand new show, of course, and, you know, other little things as well, just to, you know, change up the event in, you know, the years. It's just really good to see Chessington changing up their event style. Now, if I do get a chance to visit the event this year, I will 100% be covering it on the channel. Of course, going to the different shows and the scare zones. It will be really, really good, and I will keep you updated on the Enchanted Hollow prices. They haven't been revealed yet, but once they do, I will let you know what the prices are for that family scare attraction. But let me know if you're going to the event this year, and are you looking forward to, you know, going to Chessington's Halloween event for 2026. But apart from that, stay aquatic, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.